Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one. It's the third in a series of videos that we've made about our trip to New Mexico last winter.
And in today's video, we are visiting Bandelier National Monument.
So we have a question for you.
If you've been to Bandelier National Monument, did you do the Alcove House Trail? So stick with us to find out, did we actually make it to the top of this climb?
And more importantly, why is this climb currently closed?
And what else does Bandelier have to offer?
With wines, pines, and canines, you'll feel right at home.
Now, if you're like us, you may never have heard of Bandelier. It is not a national park, it is actually a national monument.
This monument protects ancient cliff dwellings and the remnants of the Ancestral Pueblo people. Now, one thing we have found about national monuments is that they're often less crowded and they're more condensed, so we can easily do things like this in a one-day trip. Set in stunning Frijoles Canyon, it offers trails past petroglyphs, cavates, and ruins that reveal over 11,000 years of human history. And the great thing about this monument, it allows you to get right up close and personal.
And if you've watched our other videos from this trip, you know that we were staying at Nomadland RV Park in Albuquerque. We were looking for things to do in the area and saw Bandelier on Google Maps and decided to go ahead and take a day and drive on up.
Now, on the way to the National Monument, we took the scenic route. On the way home, we were a little pressed for time. We hopped on the freeway.
And going to highly recommend taking that scenic route because it was beautiful and it had some great stops along the road.
And here is a quick look.
So here are a few need-to-knows.
Bandelier National Monument is open year-round. We were there in February and we found the weather to be absolutely perfect.
But if you don't like the cooler weather like us and prefer a bit warmer, summers don't look too bad either. Now, we love this little guy, but Bandelier National Monument, not so much. They are not dog-friendly. We were really glad we got to do this national monument before Ozzie came along.
It's $25 to get in or free admission with a National Park Pass, but this is not a driving park. You're going to need to walk.
Now, the main loop trail is 1.4 miles round trip, and if you add in the Alcove House Trail, it makes it around 2.6 miles round trip. Now, overall, this is a fairly easy walk around the park. However, because of the ladders and some steps involved, only the very early portion of the trail is actually wheelchair or stroller accessible.
Starting in May and ending in October, there is a shuttle that takes you from the Frey parking lot to the Visitor Center. The Visitor Center parking lot does fill up quickly, so if you're coming here in the busy season, plan a little extra time. They do have a great little cafe that's open in the busy season, and they have a Visitor Center, and that's where we started. Exiting through the back of the Visitor Center brings you to the main loop trail, and you are greeted with breathtaking views. The path takes you past the Big Kiva and Chionyi, which is the main ancestral village built approximately 600 years ago. Continuing on, you will find the cliff dwellings. The Longhouse at Bandelier stretches nearly 800 feet along the canyon wall. Once 3 to 4 stories tall, it combines stone masonry with rooms carved into volcanic rock. You can still see the holes where wooden beams once supported the upper floors, and you will find ancient petroglyphs etched across the cliffs. The Talus House sits at the base of the cliffs of Bandelier, a reconstructed dwelling showing how the ancestral Pueblo people built homes against the canyon walls. Made from stone, wood, and adobe, it once stood in front of cave rooms and carved into the rock. Here you will find ladders to enter and give you a closer look. At this point, we picked up the trail to the Alcove house.
And it's a 140-foot climb up a series of ladders. So the question is, did we make it to the top? Oh, they do have black bears here. I had visions of scaling a ladder. So that was a look at the Alcove house. Now the question is, did I make it to the top?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's the only way out of here.
I'm chickening out. Yeah, I absolutely chickened out. Once I got past the first section of ladders and looked down and looked up at 3 more, I realized, nope, I was done. I learned something about myself on this trip, which is it's not so much the height, it was the fear of ladders. I was not looking forward to going down it, and I was not wanting to go up 3 more to have to go down 4 more. So if you have a fear of heights, if you have a fear of ladders, or if you have a medical condition, going to really discourage doing this climb. But I maybe chickened out, but you actually made it to the top.
Yeah, I did go up to the top. It didn't mind the climb. The quality of the ladders, a little cautionary. They could have been better. But I went all the way to the top, and I'm glad I did. The view was incredible. It was nice to see from that perspective where these folks had lived.
Yes, and like he said, the ladders, you came down and you said something to the effect of, yeah, that was a little sketch maybe. It was just...
It could have used a little bit more workmanship.
Yeah, which we were not surprised to hear. About 3 weeks after we were there, they actually shut this trail down. They're doing some extensive ladder work. They found that they deteriorated, I guess, quicker than they thought they were going to. So it is still currently closed. This is October. If you don't mind heights, gonna highly recommend this climb though. It was pretty cool, even the small part I saw.
It was, and this park's a great visit even without the climb. So I don't want to discourage anybody from going, but that's a little caution.
Yeah. Now overall though, we did enjoy this park. We spent about 3 hours here, and if you're going to be visiting the area, I think we would definitely recommend.
I would. I like the area in general, not just the National Monument, but just the drive-in and everything about the region.
Now, we have a few more videos of here in New Mexico, so if you would like to see those, please remember to
like and subscribe.
And Desi, he always loved it when you hit that notification bell.
Today's video is our third in a series of videos that we made of our recent stay in New Mexico this last winter. You got it?
He's chewing on the microphone. Let's try it again.